We sincerely apologize for the still pictures in that report. And back to the Benin Network Center, where the students and residents of Isibelua quarters in the Ihumudumu area of Ekpoma in Eastern West local government area of Edo State were thrown into panic on Monday evening as 3 boys residing in a hostel were abducted by suspected bandits and taken into the bush. Edo Central correspondent Chris Omije reports that a visit to the area on Tuesday revealed that the hostel has been deserted by other occupants for safety.
Over the years, activities of kidnappers have become rampant in Ekpoma and environs, making it difficult for residents to move freely, especially at night, despite efforts by the government to curb the menace. The trend resurfaced again at about 6 p.m. on Monday, the 1st December 2025, when 3 boys were kidnapped at gunpoint from their residential hostel in the Ihumudumu area of Ekpoma as they were driving into their compound, according to the brother of one of the victims.
As one is motor enter inside, I also might open my backyard door for the guy who let me repair gen. The next thing, the boy also shout, "Kidnapper, kidnapper, Fulani, Fulani, Fulani." I just say my tongue. I said tongue. Now I see one just whole gun, big gun. Just follow that guy where you use car enter compound. Just follow enter. Before I say my look, I say I'm gonna prepare something. Tiri don't already they come. They don't already enter compound. Now once I just jump fence, I almost speak to me and because now 3 people they carry. So that guy they carry my senior brother. Still carry one guy. This guy, one guy they up. A junior brother, they still carry on.
The father of one of the victims, Mr. Ojo, appealed to the government and relevant authorities to help rescue his son and others, stressing that he cannot bear the pain of losing his child due to his own health condition.
My son called me. He told me, say they don't carry a carry. I say, carry on like na police have been. I will say na kidnap people now they carry. Where they did, they say they don't carry the SSI bush. I beg government, I beg me help me. My son goes to sleep for bush. My son goes to sleep for but me I go sleep for yesterday. I don't sleep. Me they help us for other children. I never know where I did. I know where before.
Residents of Ihumudumu, who decried the recent surge in kidnapping incidents in the area, also appeal for adequate security measures to protect lives and properties.
We cry for governor, may come rescue, may help us. He get the power to rescue us.
Meanwhile, the adopters are yet to make any contact. At the time of this report, Edo State Police Command is yet to issue a statement on the kidnapping at Ihumudumu, Ekpoma. In Ekpoma, Chris Omije, ITV.
Edo State government has been granted the hosting right for the 2nd edition of the NDDC sports competition, scheduled to hold in Benin City in February 2026. The state governor, Senator Monday Okpebolo, while accepting the hosting rights, appealed for the intervention of the NDDC and the rehabilitation of road infrastructure across the state. Government House correspondent Kingsley Uchegbu brings details.
It's a historical moment for Edo State as Governor Monday Okpebolo received the right for Edo State to host the 2nd edition of the NDDC sports competition scheduled to hold in Benin City in February 2026. Managing Director, NDDC, Chief Samuel Obuku, said Edo was selected among the 9 NDDC states to host the competition after an inspection of sporting facilities across the state. Obuku noted that the commission is using sports as a tool to promote regional unity.
When we looked around, we felt we have to come knocking on Edo State because, Your Excellency, your state have also done very well by having good sports facilities. And when we looked at the facilities, we felt coming to Edo State, we might not have too much work to do.
Governor Okpebolo, while accepting the hosting rights for the 2nd edition of the NDDC sports competition, pledged the commitment of the state government to partner with the NDDC in ensuring a successful hosting of the competition. He commended the improvements in the NDDC since the assumption of the 7th governing board led by Chief Samuel Obuku, especially infrastructure upgrade at Hussein Polytechnic, internal roads in Ambrosalu University, Eboma, the Auchi Igara Road on the Benin-Abuja Highway, and other interventions across the state.
You have chosen the right state. We are not just heartbeat. We have what it takes to win every sport. I'm sure the one you hosted last year, we brought you our 3rd 11, but we are going to release our first 11 now.
Chairman Edo State Sports Commission, Amadine Desmond Nabulele, assured that Edo State will take advantage of the opportunity to host a successful competition after the maiden edition held in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State in April 2025. Kingsley Uchebu, ITV News.
The Edo State House of Assembly has received a letter from the Federal Road Maintenance Agency in response to their appearance request and question on existence. Assembly correspondent Joy Obaisiagbon reports.
Edo Assembly witnessed significant development during Tuesday's plenary session as the Speaker, Right Honorable Blessing Agbebako, informed lawmakers about a letter from the Federal Roads Maintenance Agency stating that they would not be able to appear before the Assembly until mid-January. This comes in response to the House's request for FEMA to clarify their existence and activities in Edo State.
I just want to inform the House that we received a letter from them, that letter, that the agency will not be charged today to see us, that we should give them a date in the middle of January, that as a house represents our constituencies, our communities. Must instruct those who are in charge to give good living, to make our people comfortable, to remind them of their duties if they are not acting up to their duties. That is what we did. And the sent of the letter to say, we will not be charged today. We should give them the middle of January. By this letter, it means that FEMA is still existing. FEMA is still existing. If they are not existing, they won't reply this letter. We thank God that they are still existing. We'll wait till the middle of January. So thank you very much. Let me it's very house of this letter.
From Benin, Joy Obaisiagbon, ITV News.
In a renewed demonstration of representation and community engagement, the member representing Ovia Federal Constituency, Right Honorable Mosede Gbenedion, alongside key party stakeholders of Ovia Northeast, embarked on a series of visits across critical locations within her constituency on Sunday, including Iyoha Community, Ovia Bridge, and the University of Benin. According to Honorable Mosede, the visits were aimed at addressing rising issues and reaffirming her commitment to tackling security, environmental and infrastructural challenges affecting her constituents. Jolade Ojo unveils the rest of the story.
The first stop was the University of Benin, where Right Honorable Mosede inspected the devastating gully erosion that has destroyed a fence linking the Ekosodin community and also affected a major road in the area. During the visit, she fulfilled her electoral campaign pledge to support widows affected by the erosion, earning heartfelt gratitude from residents.
Let me thank Gabriela Mosede Gbenedion for around to check on one of the challenges facing Ekosodin, so we appreciate her.
Continuing her oversight duties, the lawmaker visited Iyoha community to offer sympathy and solidarity following the recent bandit attack that unsettled residents. During the visit, she commiserated with affected families, assessed reported bandit hideouts, and assured the community that their concerns would be escalated to the Federal House of Representatives for legislative and security intervention. Community members expressed appreciation and urged consistent follow-up to restore peace in the area.
As our Federal House representative, we are thanking you are here to really come to our aid.
Personally, I believe your presence here is going to change our life. So thank you very much for coming.
The lawmaker also carried out an inspection of the Ovia Overhead Bridge and River, a corridor of recurring concern for road users and nearby communities. Honorable Mosede Gbenedion emphasized that these visits, inspections and consultations are part of our constitutional responsibility and dedication to the people of Ovia Northeast.
I had to come back home to come and see those issues and of course to get proper pictures taken with, ensure that when I go back to give a report and follow up on it in Abuja, that I'll be able to give concrete evidence showing environmental damage that's taking place. Edo State is not isolated in what is transpiring across the whole country. I know that the president is doing everything he possibly can. My state governor is doing a tremendous job. He has taken it upon himself to implement very draconian measures when it comes to anyone caught in these acts.
From Ovia Northeast, Jola Diljo, ITV News.
Independent television and radio has again been commended for its unwavering commitment to strengthening Nigeria's creative industry and supporting the growth of the film sector in Edo State. The commendation came during a courtesy visit by the Association of Movie Producers, Edo State chapter, to the management of the station at its corporate headquarters on Airport Road, Benin City. Ofuria Nato takes us there.
Chairman of the Association of Movie Producers, Edo State Chapter, Derek Osaro Igbina Kenzwa, led the delegation and appreciated ITV Radio for its long-standing support to Edo filmmakers. He said many Nollywood careers were nurtured by the station and noted that the association seeks stronger synergy ahead of its annual events to honor astounding contributors to the creative sector.
Managing Director, Engineer Elvis Obaseki, with his impact in the industry, which have been felt by us, we saw the need to award him as one of the outstanding people that have stood with our association and organization over the years.
Responding, the Managing Director, ITV Radio, Engineer Elvis Obaseki, who described the Nollywood as his primary constituent, reaffirmed the station's openness to collaborations, content partnerships, and monetization opportunities that will help producers expand their reach.
In terms of content, we have it. And I'm happy now that we can now stream and make money from digital and social media sources. Your movies are on different folders. If you don't have most of them on YouTube, we'll look for a way to gently monetize them.
Also speaking, the Provost of the Directors Guild of Nigeria, Edo State Chapter, Andrew Sawawu, appreciated the management of ITV Radio for what he described as an open door to the future.
Thank you for giving us this another warm opening. Bring your content to give you a window to do more things. We thank you so much. Doors to the future can be opened, and you just opened the one right now.
Among management staff present were the Executive Director of Finance and Administration, Lady Celerina Ujomo, the Director, Independent Radio, Dr. Dan Omozusi, General Manager, Commercial Services, Mrs. Odum Balogo, and Deputy General Manager, Program Division, Dr. Sonny Duke Okosun, among others. From Benin, Ofure and Neto, ITV News.
Nigeria's premier private university, Igbenedion University Okada, has held its maiden edition of induction and oath-taking ceremony for newly graduated engineers, marking a significant milestone for the new graduates. Pius Unsawa reports that the event was filled with excitement and gratitude as the inductees, parents, and the university management expressed their appreciation to God for a successful ceremony.
To be accountable for my actions and decisions.
The Registrar Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, Professor Okorie Uche, represented by Engineer Stanley Abohi, administering oath on the inductees, therefore crowning the graduates' years of hard work and dedication to their studies. The Vice-Chancellor, Igbenedion University Okada, Professor Lawrence Ezemoye, described engineers as master architects of tangible progress and urged the new graduates to uphold the ethics of their profession and contribute to the growth and development of Nigeria.
We are releasing another chunk of well-trained engineers that will join other engineers in the nation to provide lasting solutions to our daunting challenges.
In an induction lecture titled The Strategic Roles of Engineers in Advancing National Development Amid Insecurity and Economic Challenges, a guest speaker, Engineer Solomon Enogase, described engineering as a special calling to build, construct, and create.
We have the talent, we have the potential, and through deliberate engineering leadership, we can shape the future as we desire.
Earlier, the Dean, General Abdulsalami Abubakar College of Engineering, IUO, Professor Roland Azinke, said the future of the inductees is bright. He urged them to step forward with confidence, adding that IUO stands proudly behind them. The president of Koran, Professor Sadiq Zoba Abubakar, was represented by Professor Sonny Onohaibi.
Today's event marks a defining moment, one that transforms our graduates from students of engineering into professionals prepared to take a place in society as creators, inventors, and nation builders.
Out of the 61 graduates, 16 were first class, a testament to Igbinedion University's commitment to academic excellence and its mission to produce well-rounded graduates who can make a positive impact in society.
It has been a very nice experience. We thank God. I also want to thank my supervisor, my lecturers, the VC, the chancellor himself. So it has all been God, and it has all been a mixture of everybody's effort. It's not just my effort.
Coming out top in my class, I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to my parents, my lecturers, and the school in general. Thank you, College of Engineering.
I want to express my gratitude to the Chancellor of this university, Chief Sir Dr. Gabriel Osawa Igbinedion, who has brought this to our domain, this great citadel of learning. And I want to assure you that we have benefited immensely.
The induction ceremony was not just a celebration of the graduates' achievement, but also a reminder of their responsibility to serve humanity. From Igbinedion University, Okada, Pius Nsogo, ITV News.
For more on ITV's network news, we now join our Lagos Network Center. Over to you, Messalina.
Many thanks, Joyce. From our Lagos Network studio, Lagos State government has commenced an adequate nutrition process for children across the 3 senatorial districts in the state. The state government, during a capacity program for women, said the exercise is to enforce its policy on ensuring that no child is left behind. Lagos State correspondent Aigbeje Kwere has details.
Lagos State Governor Mr. Vajay Sawanlo, represented by the Commissioner for Youth and Social Development Mobolaji Ogulende, while addressing women from the various local government and local council development areas, said the state government is concerned about the health and development of children, hence the need to educate mothers on the right nutrients to feed their children. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Pharmacist Toyin Okeosonitolu, said a healthy child is a healthy state and nation.
As we know, a child who is poorly nourished is more likely to struggle in school, be more vulnerable to diseases, and less prepared to contribute to the society. The long-term effects are intergenerational, as we know this already. That is why this program has been designed to provide parents like yourselves, caregivers like yourselves, with practical and applicable knowledge.
What we put in our mouth, especially in the mouth of our children, goes a long way in shaping their future.
Some mothers comment on the benefits of the capacity building program.
The impact of malnutrition is beyond even just things like stunted growth or physical issues. We are looking at mental development. What future do we expect if more than 50% of the children are already malnourished at under 5? Then what kind of teenagers are we looking at? What kind of adults? What kind of future leaders are we looking at?
They educate us how to the proper nutrition for children and proper breastfeeding for children, proper way to breastfeed children.
The women trained on different areas of nutrients by facilitators will in turn train other women in their communities in order to reduce the growing number of malnourished children across the state. From Lagos, Aigbeje Kwere, ITV News.
You're still on to the network news on Independence Television. There's more news after this break. Do join us again.
You said you stayed for us, Mama, where are you?
ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program, Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program, Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
Thank you for staying on. Against the backdrop of growing concerns over environmental pollutants and rising toxic exposure across communities, experts say Nigeria must step up its response to genetic-related health risks. This came to the fore during the 2025 6th National Training Workshop and Conference on Genetic Toxicology, which kicked off on Monday at the National Center for Energy and Environment, University of Benin. Ofuri Anito reports that the opening ceremony drew students, experts, and academics, including representatives of the Vice-Chancellor, University of Benin, and the Vice-Chancellor of Nigeria's premier private university, Igbinedion University, Okada.
Genetic toxicology, which studies how environmental chemicals affect human DNA, formed the cruise of discussions. Declaring the conference open, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Ekewan Campus, University of Benin, Professor Buniyami Ainde, who represented the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Edoba Omorige Sant, said toxic exposure remains a major health challenge and reaffirmed the institution's commitment to advancing research.
As a university renowned for academic excellence and impactful research, the University of Benin has consistently prioritized the sciences that contribute directly to human well-being and environmental sustainability.
The acting director of the National Center for Energy and Environment and representative of the Genetic Toxicology Association of Nigeria National President called for stronger national policies and safer environmental practices to protect vulnerable populations.
This year's workshop and conference holds special significance as we collectively reflect on emerging global trends, evolving methodologies, and the growing imperative for data-driven decision-making in toxicological science.
The formation of GTAN was driven by the need for the field to contribute to Nigeria's development.
Delivering the keynote lecture, Professor Georgina Refeta, on behalf of the Vice-Chancellor of Igbinedion University, Professor Lawrence Izomoye, highlighted the dangers of emerging contaminants in the Niger Delta.
Genotoxicity is simply the study of chemical, physical, and biological agents capable of damaging genetic material.
Participants gave goodwill messages. The 3-day workshop is expected to conclude on Wednesday, 3rd of December 2025. From Benin, Ofuri and Neto, ITV News.
The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, has said probing compliance with the commissioning and abandonment regulations across Nigeria's petroleum industry is necessary to ensure compliance with the Petroleum Industry Act, environmental protection, and to protect the welfare of host communities. As Organic Victor reports, the Speaker stated this at the inauguration of the ad hoc committee to investigate the commissioning and abandonment regulations across the petroleum industry.
While expressing the demands and responsibilities of the ad hoc committee, the Speaker, House of Representatives, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, says the probe had become necessary to ensure strict adherence to the Petroleum Industry Act (PIA), especially on environmental protection, host community welfare, and life cycle management of oil and gas assets.
The work before this committee has wide-range implications for the well-being of host communities, our environment, and the credibility of our regulatory institutions. The committee is mandated to examine the level of compliance by industry operators with the law and to review the decommissioning and abandonment plans already submitted by the companies.
At the inauguration, Chairman of the committee, Honorable Basi Ekiba Ekpeyong, issued summons to the Managing Director of the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission and the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority for failure to provide a essential document requested by the committee.
In carrying out this work, we shall engage with AUPRC and MDPRA as primary regulator. We shall also engage with operators and licensees across all basins, host communities, environmental and safety experts.
Not well equipped to ask questions on whatever presentation you will be making, because we did not prepare well. as a result of non-availability of those informations to us. So instead of to, waste time today listening to him, we'll adjourn and go back.
Decommissioned oil and gas facilities pose serious risks, including environmental degradation, economic loss, community conflict, and safety hazards. From the House of Representatives, Ogani Victor, ITV News.
The need to reduce mortality rates in Nigeria, particularly in Edo State, prompted the Edo State Governor, Senator Monday Okpebholo, to establish the Edo State Health Insurance Commission to oversee and strengthen the primary health care sector in the state. The Director General of the Commission, Dr. Augusta Ikpia Enaholo, stated this during the last quarterly review of activities in the primary health care sector. Wellington Akodija completes the story.
Quality healthcare services are key to the development of any state and nation. This informed the gathering of doctors and heads of primary healthcare centers from the 18 local government areas of Edo State. Convener of the committee and Director General of EDOHIC, Dr. Augusta Ikpia Enaholo, said the commission was established to effectively monitor the activities of PHCs across the state.
When we came on board, we noticed a lot of lapses in the system, especially with service delivery for our vulnerables, because those are the key people that the MOHs cater to. And I noticed with that they needed some sort of motivation and some sort of sensitization of what the expectations are and what my principal, the distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, expects of them.
Dr. Ikpia Enaholo noted that the state government has provided medical equipment and empowerment to ensure the healthcare needs of the people of the state are adequately met.
This is the end of the year. It's important we still engage them to let them know how well they've done and where we need them to still improve on.
Director of Planning, Research and Statistics of the Commission, Dr. Owen Omorube, spoke extensively on the rationale behind the meeting.
The federal and state governments have invested a lot of money to ensure that these persons are able to access this care without any hindrances.
Some participants expressed appreciation to the Commission for organizing the symposium.
A lot of progress has been made right from the inaugural quarterly review meeting. We've noted our areas of improvement.
Now that the government have made this possible for all people that don't even have money to access this healthcare, so they've embraced it and it has really increased our patronage. Instead of them even going to queue, they make use of the health center close to them.
From Benin, Wellington Akodija, ITV News.
You're watching ITV Network News. We'll see two more stories after this short break.
ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contacting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contacting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
Glad to know you're there. The 2025 Harvest Thanksgiving of the Fountain of Miracles International Ministries has been held in Benin City. Pius Nsoro reports that the event, which had Bishop Kola Emiola from Ibadan as guest speaker, attracted notable gospel preachers from different parts of the country.
Members and worshippers at Fountain of Miracles International Ministries in a celebration mood as they filed out to offer thanks to God. In a message which centered on the theme, A New Song for a New Season, the guest preacher Bishop Emiola from Ibadan, Oyo State, said the Thanksgiving will usher in a new season for all worshippers.
Hear the voice of Judah. It means God doesn't hear every voice. Hear the voice of praise. Whenever praise come on, hear that voice.
The host pastor, Reverend Ken Osariko, was full of appreciation to God for what he called God's unfailing love towards the church. He offered prayers that members and worshippers will receive abundant blessings for being a part of the Harvest Thanksgiving. Others also commented on the success of the ceremony.
Like what the preacher talked about, he said by the faith and the prayer rendered by the harvest, 2026 will be a better year for them.
It's good for us to thank God for what He has done, for the great thing He has been doing, and continue to do it. May His name be praised.
We are grateful for all that God has done all through the year, and for the new year that is ahead of us, we are thanking God ahead.
At this time next year, we will be here as well to celebrate them in good health and with thanks unto the Lord.
Very, very grateful unto God. God has been so wonderful in this ministry. Since we started this ministry, we have never seen a better yesterday. It's always from glory to glory.
The celebration of the 2025 Harvest Thanksgiving also afforded members the opportunity to celebrate the goodness of God in their lives and that of their families. From Benin, Pius Nsoro, ITV News.
The Benin Traditional Council has insisted that Ogbeson is a quarter in Igoshodin Nebudin village in Ovia Northeast local government area, Edo State. This is contained in a letter signed by the Secretary of the Benin Traditional Council, Frank Erabo, in response to a request by the legal advisor to Igoshodin Nebudin village, Sir Edward Ibangbe of the Ibangbe law firm. Erabo stated that the decision on the status of Ogbeson as a quarter in Igoshodin Nebudin was stated in a letter dated 4th November 2021, where the Odionwe of Igoshodin Nebudin was mandated to oversee all the quarters in the village, including Ogbeson. It added that the decision was further reaffirmed by the palace on 4th November 2025, when both parties appeared before the chiefs in the palace. A short break beckons. Do stay.
ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
And a quick turn to sports. Andre Onana, Vincent Abubakar have been left out of Cameroon squad for the Africa Cup of Nations, with the team's head coach Mark Brace sacked amid allegations of subterfuge. And that wraps it on the Network News tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Philip Omo Gupon. Good night.